Hello and welcome to Flippin Live, the internet's #1 Mad Magazine news, review, and interview live stream. Did everything go all right? I don't. Anyway, I hope you're all doing very well tonight. What was I saying? Hello and welcome to Flippin Live, the internet's #1 Mad Magazine news, review, and interview live stream. Today we are, well, live, as I said. I've said that twice now at this point. Sorry about that. My mind is like, it's a little jumbled. Can you hear me okay? The reason I ask is because I rebuilt my computer. I rebuilt my PC and had to set everything up again. And it was kind of a disaster. So I'm fingers crossed everything works out well. But I think I got it actually even tuned in better than I did before. So we'll see if that's actually true. But anyway, okay, yeah, hello. Hey, yes, we can hear you. It's not Memorex. Yeah, excellent, cool. Well, if you are tuning in right now, make sure that you hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment in the live chat. I'm going to go and say what's up to everybody in a little bit. If you're watching later, not live, make sure that you do all the same things, but just leave a comment at the bottom. That's the best way that you can support this channel and help it to continue to grow. Do you want to help it in another way? Well, you can go to patreon.com/flippinthrough or become a channel member. Both of those links are down in the description of this video. What do you get if you support me on YouTube or Patreon? Well, you get a thanks at every single video. What else do you get? Well, on Patreon, you get a sick set of stickers. You also get some pretty great buttons as well. You can also get, you guys can't see them, but Biscuit is there. You can get this stencil, which is great for defacing both public and private property. Okay, you got to stop. No. Sorry. I'm sorry. You got to go. So thank you all of those people who have supported me so far, and I hope I can keep on earning it. Oh, look, you want to see something? This is kind of cool. I'm going to cover up her name. But you can see this is one of those stencils in use. This is my daughter made this for me with the stencil. Mad about daddy. Isn't that just melt? Ah, shit. God damn it. Where's the intro? Where is it? Okay. Yeah, all right, great. Things are going really, really smoothly. You know, you can't expect that much from the internet's #1 Mad Magazine news review and interview live stream. I'm sorry, but you just can't. Anyway, who's in the chat? Sticks McFly, what's up, man? David Strickler is here. Hello, David. Ruben, 4749 is here. Hello, Ruben. Harvey Esquire is here. Hello, Harv. How are you? And that is about it. There's probably more people watching who have not left a comment. You should do that. You should do that right now. Because I don't know, I say so, I'll like respond to you. I'll be like, oh, hey, that's a good point. That's really cool. And then you'll be like, oh, wow, it's a very interactive show. Hoping for a mood pick-me-up. Had a flight with my mom and then started watching Ed Gein videos. Watching Ed Gein videos. What is that? Spirit of Ed Gein says hello. Didn't Netflix just made like an Ed Gein video, TV show? I guess it was like it's like a biopic, but they made him. He's sexy. He's sexy Ed Gein. He's played by Charlie Hunnam, and that's a weird choice. I think it's a weird choice to make him a sexy man. David Strickler says Ed Gein knew how to carve a turkey. Oh, carve some turkey. Yeah, that is. That is, but it's like that's it's freaky. He's like the freaky. What horror movies did he spawn? Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Psycho, and what's the other one? The one with he's like, oh, will you help me put my couch in a van? I broke my arm. Silence of the Lambs, the Smurfs. Yeah, the Smurfs. That was the third one. My mother forgot to make gravy. What? Dude, that's pretty. That's pretty. Hey, that reminds me. It was Thanksgiving, wasn't it? How was that? How did that go for you guys? I don't know. My Thanksgiving was pretty nice. I went and I saw my family. We had all sorts of yummy things. We had pumpkin pie and everything. And no, get off of there. I say no. I might have to kick him out. He's like, here's the thing is, we did have this cat steps on my computer, and there's one time where he steps on the power button and he turns the whole thing off, and I cannot have that happen. Okay, guys, if that happens, if my cat turns off the live stream, I'm not coming back. Okay, I'm not coming back. Jeez Louise, this guy's out of control. Anyway, so my Thanksgiving was pretty good. Hope yours was as well. Gargamel did have an Ed Gein vibe. Oh. Well, Gargamel was creating, not destroying. That's the difference, right? Gargamel created Girl Smurf to infiltrate the Smurfs. That's actually like wholly different than Ed Gein. Thankful for Flippin, of course. Thank you. Great Scott Art Studio. Thank you. That's very sweet. Gargamel wanted to eat Smurfs. But did he eat Smurfs? Wanting to eat a Smurf and eating a Smurf are two different things. And I'll go so far as to say wanting to eat a Smurf and killing and skinning young women are also two different things. But that's the most important thing is he didn't. He could have, but he did not eat a Smurf. Anyway, what are we going to do today? I don't know, guys. I wasn't sure what to do. I have I actually kind of want to do call-ins. So if you have something to say, I was thinking about doing the call-ins because I want to check to see if it works. Because I had to redo all of that as well. So that would be pretty cool if you guys wanted to call in. So I don't know. Does that sound okay if you insist? That was Sticks McFly. Yeah, here, let me where are my headphones? Maybe we'll start with that. I was thinking about, wait, where's the call thing? No, that's not the one I want. Is this it? Is this one? That's not. No. Why is none of this visible? And shoot. I had something that had the phone number. Oh, here we go. There we go. All right, so I'm going to be all set up. If you guys want to call in, hopefully my earbuds are working. If you guys want to call in and talk about some ad stuff, in the meantime, I have two Cracked magazines that we could flip through. I thought that might be kind of fun. Cracked. This is, one of them's an earlier issue. Both of these are from Honk Steady. This thing's Cracked early days. I don't know, but it's like sub 100. issue, and this is issue 158. So a little Mork and Mindy action. They went back to that well a lot. So just do say like Mork or cleaning supplies. All right, off to a bad start. I'm not hearing anything.
Off to a bad start. I'm not hearing anything.
Hello, caller. Make sure that you mute the live stream.
Yes, I just did.
Excellent. Oh, is this?
Sorry, Patrick.
Is this Sticks? Sticks, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, and audience, can you guys hear Sticks McFly? We got to make sure that they can. It might just be that I'm talking to myself to them. Huh. Hey, it's Sticks.
I think David can hear me.
Sweet.
There we go.
All right, sweet. What's up, dude?
Well, I called to complain.
All right, what is it? Lay it on me.
No, I just I have a couple of things lately that really grinds my gears, in the words of Peter Griffin. So, as we know, the How We Went Mad movie is on YouTube to watch completely in whole.
Oh, like I didn't know that.
I guess it's free. Actually, I didn't check it out on YouTube. It could be like $2.99 or $5.99, but I think everyone's saying it's free. I don't know. Maybe we can search it real quick. But what it just drives me nuts, because first we wait years for this, and then he finally, Alan Bernstein or something like that, he finally releases it, and it's on Prime, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get Prime for 30 days because I don't have Prime, and I'm just gonna get like a free trial for 30 days just so I can watch this movie. And then I've gotten 30 days for free before, so they said the only thing I could do is pay for it, but they gave me a deal for like 60 days for the price of 1.5 months or something like that. I don't know. Some deal like that for 2 months. And I was like, all right, I'll get it for 2 months.
Yeah.
There were other things I wanted to watch. So finally, I get Prime, I go look it up, and it was like $2.99 or $5.99 to watch it on Prime. I'm like, are you serious? I already paid for a month of Prime, and now I have to pay to watch the movie on Prime? Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I thought maybe not. But then I saw the DVD listed on Amazon, and I was like, oh, well, I'd rather own the DVD, which was $17. So I went ahead and got that. But I was disappointed. I was like, oh, there could have been like extras, like, more interview footage or whatever,
yeah.
Okay. I love DVDs with extras on it, but they didn't have that. And then I come to find out later that there was a version of it that went to some people, I guess, with extras on it. I don't know how you get that. And now it's free to watch on YouTube, I guess.
All right, so let me get this straight. You supported When We Went Mad, right?
Yes, I actually bought it on Amazon. I paid the most.
No. My question is, did you support the Kickstarter or whatever?
No, I didn't even know about it. I didn't even know about it.
Oh, okay.
Until it was like finished, and they said we're ready to release it. I was like, what? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing: is that like I get that a little bit with like people being annoyed if people are annoyed that they've released it for free on YouTube. I just checked; it's free with ads on YouTube. And then you can
it's worth it with ads. It is an amazing piece of work. It's fantastic, and to see all those people in one film, saying what they say about it, I was like, God, I could watch this for like 5 or 6 hours. I wish it was a series, but that's why I wanted the extras.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. But
it's great.
Yeah, I think that I don't know what I'm sort of like ambivalent about it, to be honest with you. I can see like I didn't support it. I didn't back the Kickstarter. I didn't know. I think I knew about it. I had the guy on my show.
That's not a reason not to watch it.
I don't think. Yeah. No, I'm going to watch it, of course. I keep forgetting about it though. I could see if people like supported it and then like paid the money and then they waited so long and then it's just free for everybody. I could see being slightly annoyed, but at the same time, it's like people don't make movies so that nobody will fucking see them. So it's like, putting it on YouTube free with ads, you get maybe some of that ad revenue. Putting it for people to rent on probably nobody's bothered by like the rental on Amazon or whatever. But yeah, I think it's probably, I think it's a good thing. I think like as an artist, you would want as many people to see your work as possible. So I don't know, I kind of, I see both sides of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just annoyed that I just kept paying and paying, and it's like now it's free for everybody. It's like, oh, gee.
Yeah.
And then the other complaint I have is that I already mentioned this in the EC group on Facebook, that the Joe Galaxy book that Kyle reviewed, I was like, wow, that looks like a fun book to read. So I ordered that on Monday from Fantagraphics when they had their 40% off sale.
Nice.
And I was like, wow, it's a deep discount. So, I got it pretty cheap. And then it arrived. Well, I knew it was going to arrive on Saturday, but Black Friday, I was in a used bookstore and saw it for a used price. And their prices are normally half of the cover price.
Yeah.
But for Black Friday, everything was 50% off. So I could have paid $9 for it on Friday. I'm like, oh, coming in the mail tomorrow.
Dude, you're just getting hosed for your financial decisions, man.
Well, yeah, don't get me started. They want $7,000 to replace a tooth of mine.
Ah, geez.
So that's a
You
little
don't
worse
need it.
than
You don't
these
need that
other
tooth.
things. But
Ruben,
that's not as fun a complaint as mad stuff.
Yeah. Ruben says, this sounds like every call I have ever made to AT&T.
But on the bright side, at the used bookstore, I got a bunch of Mad issues. Now my earliest issue is number 34 or something like that.
Hold on. I want to hold on.
Handy.
Wait a second. I have to address some of these comments. David Strickler says, I cried when they got to the passing of Big Bill Gaines and when Dickie D ran around in his Alfred Speedo. I have to watch it. I'm missing out on all of this.
He cried at both of those?
Yeah, he cried at both of
I'm not
those.
watching the comments. I'm not watching the comments myself either. I'm trying to think of what to say. But I got a great deal on some other stuff. I got 2 issues from the 50s, and I think the one where Alfred is in Fireworks, I think that's issue 34.
He's in Fireworks?
7 or 8. Yeah, there's Fireworks on the front on the cover, and then there's the Firework of Alfred.
Okay. Well, because they went
the Kelly Freeze cover.
They went to that Fireworks gag a lot. It wasn't this one, and this was from the 60s, so obviously not.
No.
Yeah.
And I saw what you did in real time, so the delay is really good.
Yeah.
But I got that one, and I got, what was the other cover? The Paint by Numbers cover, where Kelly Freeze says a note on the cover that says, "You guys finish it."
Yeah. Oh,
and then
nice.
And then I got 3 specials. I forget which ones are the worst from Mad or more Mad trash. The ones from the 50s.
Yeah.
And 2 of them had the insert. And one insert was the op art or pop art
no
poster
way.
of Alfred.
The poster?
Yeah.
How much did you pay for that?
Yeah. So that's the weird thing about this place. They want $8 for issues of Cracked and issues of Mad from the 90s, and I'm like, why do you want so much? But they also wanted $8 for these specials from the 50s, including these with the inserts, and so I got 25% off, and it was $6 each.
Dude.
So incredible deal. And they're
Holy
decent condition.
moly!
I'm not going to take the poster out. The poster's attack still.
Dude,
So
pull
that
the
was
poster
cool.
out.
And,
No, pull the poster out. Pull it out and frame it. That thing is so cool.
It's pretty yellowed. It's pretty yellow. But I compared it to the one that's in Inside Mad, the book, with like the best ofs and stuff.
Yeah.
And that I noticed that was a little smaller. It's like maybe 30% smaller in that book than the original was in the special. So I'm very excited to have the special with the original.
Yeah.
And then the other one I got was the parody Sunday Comics section. You ever see that?
No.
Like it looks like a funny papers, the comic section from like a Sunday Funnies.
Yeah.
And it's a complete. It looks like it came out of a newspaper, but they're all parody. It's all parody art, and it's by Wally Wood and George Woodbridge.
Yeah. I just pulled
this stuff. But anyway,
hold on.
incredible.
Yeah. I just pulled up the poster you were talking about, just for people who are not familiar. And yeah, this is it. It's huge.
And it's in 2 sections.
Yeah.
See that? And I didn't know the one in the Inside Mad book is all one piece, but
That's
you
why
were
it's
supposed
smaller.
to pull this out, and you're supposed to pull this out and paste or tape it together and then put it on your wall. So,
I mean, this is so.
I didn't know that.
This is like, these are, I mean, expensive. I don't know. That's like a relative term. To me, they're expensive, but this is such a cool poster, and it's like, it's so cool. That'd be so cool to have framed. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I think you might need to. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your stuff, but I think it's great.
I don't like taking them apart.
I love ripping stuff out.
If I find another one for $6, then maybe. But you should get, if you've never seen the Sunday Comics section, you should try to look for Mad About Comic Strips, which was a book from 2004 where they also printed it in that. And that's the same size, and it's better quality paper, I guess. It won't be as yellowed.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. They took all these common, comics that everybody read at the time, and did their own parodies of each one, just like it was Sonny's in the paper. So excellent. If you're old enough to remember reading the Sunday Comics,
yeah, I mean, well, they've changed a lot. Like this issue that I just went over, they have some of the Sunday Comics, Misery Is, that Misery Is thing. And it's like, some of those, it's like, I only know because I don't know how I know them, because they've not been published in so long. All right, Sticks, any final words?
One, but if it, I was going to say that I think it's a parody of Peanuts' Happiness Is, which was a book. It was like a little book.
Yeah, it was like Happiness is a Warm Puppy or something. All right, Sticks.
Anyway,
thank you for calling in.
Very cool to do a call in today. I want to wish everyone a happy post-Thanksgiving and a pre-Christmas, and very cool. Everybody have a great 2026, I guess.
All right. You too, and toodaloo. There we go. Look at that. Thank you, Sticks, for calling in. I appreciate that. What's the Mad Files? Did you guys have any thoughts on the Mad Files? The Mad Files. What the hell are the Mad Files? I don't know what the Mad Files are. Should I Google that? Oh, it's a book. Writers and cartoonists on the magazine that warped America's brains. Huh. Boy, there's all sorts. Okay, look at Unconditionally Mad. Interviews with Mad Writers and Artists by Mark Arnold. Look at, now I'm getting distracted. I can't open Amazon. This is not good for me. Not good at all. Anyway, hey, which one do you guys want? Say left or right. But it's my left. This is left, and this is right. Just so you know. Left, right. Left, right. You have to say in the chat, guys. Left, right. Left, right. Wait. We have one vote for each. Oh, right. It's like tipping the scales. Don't say Mork. I say you gotta say left or right. Okay, that wins. All right, let's get into this. Because I got, how much time do I have until like, I think 9. For sure 9. I think I got a boogie. You guys, I've had so much time off because it's the Thanksgiving break. And I went climbing Wednesday for a very long time, Friday for a very long time, and then today for a very long time. And I'm 40, man. So that's not a lot of break between climbing. So I'm pretty tuckered out. All right. I'm pretty tuckered out, if I do say so myself. All right, here we go. Here, free big bonus poster. Free, look inside. Actually, I want to look at this. This is a Howard Nostrand back cover. Great moments in hospitality this time. Howard Nostrand is somebody I'm trying to learn more about. I absolutely love his work. And there was I have another issue from around this time with, it's like great moments in. This time it's hospitality. Before it was something else. Indoor climbing. I do indoor and outdoor. Right now I have to do all indoor because of the weather here in Minnesota. It's just been way too cold. Yeah, so before it was like some other thing. It was great moments in like sports or something, and it was a baseball, or no, there was like a Prison Break. I think that's the one I was thinking about. But I just love everything about this. One, the lettering on that, like this border that he's drawn, and then his illustration style is so cool. I just think like, boy, I wish Mad would have gotten this guy. I think he would have been an asset to Mad. Is anyone else getting intermittent buffering? No, not much buffering here. Yeah, sorry. Hopefully that fixes itself. So this is in the Upper Congo. This is Ugamba, presumably a town in the Upper Congo. 472 Anno Domini, in the year of our Lord. Jomo Umgawa invents having the neighbors over for dinner. People in the Congo ever cannibals? I hope not. Hope not. That always bums me out when I learn about cannibals. Yeah, cannibalism. Oh, look, this is the poster. I hate cracked magazines sometimes. This is their poster. That's the big bonus poster, is rip the cover off. If at first you don't succeed, try something easier. That's kind of cute. It's like, it would have been better if it was like more cross-stitchy. But yeah. Look at, they've even taken the contents page from Mad Magazine. That's quite a look. You need to stay sober. Now Turkey Day is over. All right. Let's see. Let's get into this. Ooh, lettuce from our readers. Friends of Cracked. See, this is what I should do. I hope someday to do this, to have enough supporters on YouTube and Patreon where I can have just everybody's name, but just in minuscule writing. They would do this when, I think it was like new subscribers. Surely this isn't all of their subscribers. I just can't focus. I can't get it quite right. There we go. And I mean, those are real. Those are real names. So that's kind of cool. They're just too small to capture on camera. Mork and Mindy. Who is this? Who drew this? Is this Severin? Yes. And all it took was me reading his name. But who else is going to do these for them? You know? What do you think life would have been like? What do you think life would have been like if Mad Magazine had Severin? If they kept him around? You know? I mean, he was great. I mean, they're not like caricatures. These are like, because they aren't exaggerated, right? These are just likenesses. It looks good. You never get a drawing like this from Mort Drucker or Angelo Torres, right? Like this weird 3/4 view. No, never. I mean, it's like, this is more of a comic, right? This isn't like, they aren't lampooning some specific episode. It's like they're just creating their own. Ah, that'd been great. Mugwumps. Sorry, I'm going to keep going. Okay, I'm going to keep going. Here we have some more Nostrand. This is what I'm saying. Like, doesn't his style look like... His style is aged really well. It doesn't look like dated in some... Like this, Severin, his style looks dated. I mean, maybe it's like what's happening on the page. Like they're characters from the 70s. I don't think that is what it is. I do think Severin's style looks old. This does not. Howard Nostrand's style does not at all look old. It looks contemporary. Wait, I think Mindy's dad is a lampoon of my hairline. All right. Where's Mindy's dad? Hey, wait, this one? Is that Mindy's dad or is that? I don't know. I think that's a powerful hairline. Oh, wait, quit getting me off of the Nostrand train, all right? I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to get at when I say it looks contemporary. Because I don't. I don't know what I'm getting at. I just know how it makes me feel, right? Maya Angelou said that people will forget the things that you've said, but they won't forget the way you made them feel. And I'm not forgetting how Howard Nostrand makes me feel. Crack's Guide for Spotting Self-Lovers. A self-lover is one who goes to the psychiatrist complaining of an inferiority complex, thinking there might be other people as good as himself. Look at that. A self-lover is one who hands out sunglasses for those around him because he thinks he's a shining light. Okay, is the writing on this great? I don't know. A self-lover is your current romantic interest who takes you into his arms and softly murmurs, "I may not be the luckiest person in the world, but I'm next to the luckiest." Damn, that is funny. That one is funny. A self-lover is the person who stops you on the street to sell you 8x10 glossies of himself. A self-lover is one who sends telegrams of congratulations to herself on her birthday. Oh. And Howard Nostrand knows how to draw babes. So the self-lover is the doctor who takes your blood pressure and then knocks off points to compensate for his personality. A self-lover takes photos of herself from 50-cent booths and has them retouched. Self-lover has only 2 records in his collections, the ones with the songs My Way and I Want It to Be Me. Oh, I Want to Be Me. Clearly, I don't know anything. Oh, look at that panel. He's great. They look so detailed. Oh, great. And still more, oops, from the cracked lens. That's great. Let's see how hilarious these are. Please, Paul, can't we move out of your father's outhouse? I'm getting tired of sleeping with my head out the window. All right. Okay. Sometimes they make me laugh, but generally I do dislike these. All right, Buck, I'll pour you another one, but if you ask me, I think you've had enough. No. Better get up now, dear, or we'll be late for church. The skeleton. Darn it, that boy. Every time I tell him to warm up the car, he does the same thing. All right, I like that one. Uh-oh. Photo booths. That's old. Yeah, that is old. Photo booth gags. Okay. I'm going to turn the page. Oh, more photos. How about this? The villain. This is a very mad panel. Struggling to get up. This is Severin, right? No, this is not Severin. Who is this? My head blocking it. Okay, I can't see. So he gets tied up. Oh dear, hurry. Is anybody out there good at getting out knots? You just drag the person off. What did I miss? Did I call in again? That took a while. I hit the button that turned off everything. That'll probably help though. It's good to turn your computer off sometimes. It's also good to close tabs. All right, got to close those tabs. Oh, I want to see something actually. I'm going to open up Task Manager. I want to see, because I rebuilt everything. Oh, look at what's my GPU doing? My GPU is doing nothing. This computer is so good. This computer is a big step up from what I had. My old one, listen guys. First off, if you're just watching, if you're just tuning in, make sure that you hit like, hit subscribe, and leave a comment down below. We got 3 likes on this video. Is that true? That can't possibly be true, but it might be. If you haven't already, I know there's more than 3 people watching, so please give a thumbs up to this video, all right? You mean they went away? Did what go away? Oh, does anybody else miss the old hot rod mags that actually had hot looking models near the cars? You mean they went away? Surely they didn't. They still sell them? Tell me where. I imagine they must. Surely they still sell them. Right? Anyway, make sure that you give a thumbs up to this video. Sorry. This is the problem with this lens. Is like this is not that far of a distance. This is like a foot distance. Look what happens. And suddenly you have like this ultra close up of my forehead as I'm adjusting. I was checking on my dogs. Keep barking like they're in pain or something. Well, they're probably listening to the live stream. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, let's go back overhead. A cracked look at phobias. Is this like the lighter side of phobias? Donald, quick, please save me. Oh, that's good. You know your mother's afraid of animals. Why do you continually torment her by putting on Grizzly Adams? What can be done? Well, I happen to have an answer for that one too. Let me spin the board here. Whoops, wrong therapy. That's better. Wait, is this like a story? Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be reading this differently, which I refuse to do. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Wow, it sure does look like a lighter side of ripoff. It is slightly different because you have this psychiatrist who's like butting his head in and filling in, but oh, sorry guys. I'm off caffeine. I don't know if I told you that. So I can't even drink a Coke to try to like get a little bit of energy for this. I just have to tough it out. That's all. All right? Tough it out. The worst show in the history of TV. Get a razor every time somebody says, "Oh, Donald." What? What is the worst one? At this hour? Good point. I mean, I've been known to take a little sip of caffeine to help me, but you just need some uppers. I got a guy. That's actually a really good idea. That's a good idea. I'm gonna look into cocaine. See how that works. For a half a second, on first blush, I thought that this was Paul Peter Porges. That would have been fun to see. Here we have Crack's new, soon-to-be-a-fad diets. We're going to zoom in on some of these. Solitaire and peanut butter diet. Lose 6 pounds. Begin by playing solitaire with a complete deck of cards. After your 100th nonstop game, stop. Spread peanut butter on one playing card. Eat the card. Continue the process until you've eaten the last card. Boxing and chocolate cake diet. Hire a professional prize fighter to go 1 round with you. When the bell rings, go in there slugging and work up a good sweat. When you awake from your long coma, you'll be hungry, so eat a chocolate cake. The tariffs on cocaine. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. Chinese lemonade torture diet. The That girl should have been titled That Annoying Girl. Gosh, you know what's funny is like some of these, I think I've talked about this before. There's certain ones that get caught in a filter, but they make it through on my screen. They won't make it through on YouTube, but they'll make it through on my screen, which is that's kind of interesting. Library and egg noodle diet. Lose 17 pounds. Boil a bag of egg noodles, strain the water out, and put them in a paper bag. Give the bag to a friend and have him hide one noodle in the pages of different books throughout a large public library. Then run through the library, checking every book and eating each noodle as you find them. Here we have running banana cream pie and pickle diet. Take a bus to the meanest part of town and buy a banana cream pie. Find the meanest street gang in the neighborhood. Hit the gang leader in the face with a pie. Run for your life. When they stop chasing you, take the bus home and have a pickle sandwich. What the hell's a pickle sandwich? Anyway, that's all silly. That's Vanessa, why do you keep commenting Mike Tyson in different ways? What does this mean? These are cool illustrations. I like these a lot. This is Warren Sattler. Crack takes a look at the big cats of the big top. Some pretty cool. Hold on, I'm checking my telephone real quick. Boop, 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 boop. Sorry, guys. All right. It's funny because he was a boxer. Before TV anchors became addicted to Ozempic, Don Orhack is one of my favorites. Hello, Speaking Giraffe. I hope that, thanks for dropping a comment. I sure do appreciate that. Make sure that you hit like on the video. These are great. I mean, these are really, as far as like wordless comics go, these are so fun, dude. This is just a man being eaten by a tiger. This is just a snuff comic. Wow, those are fun. Oh, look what we got. More Howard Nostrand. Look at that image. Got to be aware of Mike Tyson. He's got anger issues. He bit some dude's ear in the boxing ring once or twice. He only bit somebody once. Only once. Evander Holyfield, he bit his ear off, and it's like... Anyway, he does have anger issues, though. But maybe he's sort of sorted them out. As we've seen with his fight against, who was that? Some guy, some kid. I mean, it's a man. He was fighting another man, but I forget his name. He's a younger guy. As we saw with that exhibition fight, he's not that dangerous at this point. Maybe, I mean, for me, he's dangerous. I wouldn't box him, but I think generally he's less dangerous. Here we have Kid Jr. fried out. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Testimonial ads the way they should be. From Captain Kangaroo to Charlie's Angels, From Good Morning America to Johnny Carson, from Saturday cartoons to Saturday Night Live, I depend on my zenith every waking minute of the day. I need a set that I know will keep on playing from the second I get up to the moment I fall asleep 16 hours later. Zenith, without it, I'd have to wander into another room or even outside. And then what would I do? Zenith. A quick test to see how many old people are in the room. Thumbs up if you remember when Zenith was king of TVs. Jake Paul, yes. He recently fought one of the Paul brothers. That's what I was thinking of, is fighting the Paul brothers. I don't remember when Zenith was the king of TVs, but I do remember watching television on a Zenith. I remember those dials. I would go to my aunt's house, and hers had like these, and then you had like the UHF and the VHF frequencies that you could switch between. Hers, I think, had a third. Zenith is still king. What year is this mag? I mean, it was in March. 1978. 1978. Yeah, this is so great. This is a great issue. Here we have some more Severin. A cracked guide to horseback riding. Here we have a Western horse, the polo pony. Arabian stallion. Where are a horse's nipples? Where are a horse's nipples? Oh, geez. Oh, good thing I didn't show this. Oh, my God. Oh, there they are. This looks like... Don't Google where are a horse's nipples. It's not appropriate. That makes me feel so uncomfortable. Oh, my gosh. I leave questions like that to Ed Gein. This is a family show. That's why I didn't show it, okay? At least I had the sense to not show it. Then it's time to put the saddle in the saddle place, strapping it securely around the horse. Look at English. Western. The saddle is on too loosely. Well, this saddle is on too tight. Mad Magazine, all I can do is compare this to what I know about Mad Magazine. And Mad Magazine used to do the, but I don't even want to be thinking about horse nipples. I'm sorry, but horses are mammals, and every mammal breastfeeds. That's a fact. I wonder what whale's nipples look like. What is a whale's nipple? You've never seen a whale's nipple, have you? And could you imagine a whale, baby whale breastfeeding? No, I don't think that's even possible. Leave horse riding to those Mongolians. Wait, what is this? Christian McAngus. Why is Christian McAngus? I don't think any of your things are popping up. Let me see this. Jeez Louise, what are you doing? Oh, you know what it is? I don't. I'm a manual. I'm a mammal. Know what I think it is? I set it to only people who are subscribed can comment. Cancel. What? Cancel. Okay. So I wonder if your comments aren't showing up because You aren't subscribed. Subscribe to this channel or I'll shoot this cat. Oh, I could never. I could never. You're just too darling. I remember buying this issue at the local IGA. Mort and Mindy were popular and had spun off from Happy Days. No way they spun off from Happy Days. I didn't like the show and loved how Cracked spoofed it. John Severin's art is great. They say, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. They never said anything about the nipples. Maybe for a reason. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, McAngus. Maybe hit subscribe and comment. Or check to make sure you're subscribed. Mork was on Happy Days. I had no idea. I kind of missed that part of television where it was just like TV shows would just spawn new TV shows. And like that would just happen. What TV show has the most spin-offs? I mean, that like it was like from the 70s on, right? Like didn't the Jeffersons spun off from something? Mork outfoxed Fonzie. Yeah, interesting. Anyway, what is that? Come on, Jonathan Winters was on Mork and Mindy, All in the Family. Yes, it came from All in the Family. But then even like Frasier spun off from the Cheers, right? Wasn't it Cheers that Frasier was on? Yeah. Jody loves Chachi. It's just crazy. What show has the most spin-offs? That's a good question. That's so much better than horse nipples. What TV show has the greatest number of spin-offs? All right. All in the Family. See, I did think that, but I wasn't entirely sure. Hold on, let's see. Hey, I'm sorry, I gotta message my buddy. Oh, Happy Days are All in the Family. You'll have to think about this. All right, well, I have the AI answer, but I wonder if there is. Oh, this is the Guinness Book of World Records. Oh, that doesn't count. That doesn't count because it's not an American. They said Ultraman, which had 33, but who cares? I'm gonna go with what AI says. All right. So, oh shoot. Okay, boop. There we go. So the answer is this. The television show with the greatest number of spin-offs, including spin-offs of spin-offs, is All in the Family. That's the one I thought it was. It has spawned at least 7 direct spin-offs. Maude, The Jeffersons, Good Times, Checking In, Gloria, 704 Hauser, and Archie Bunker's Place. Notably, Maude led to Good Times, and The Jeffersons led to Checking In, while Archie Bunker's Place led to Gloria, creating a multi-generational family tree of spin-offs. I always thought, why did I think like Mama's House was part of that? While other franchises like Star Trek and Doctor Who have extensive spin-off universes, All in the Family holds the records for the most spin-offs when including generations of spin-offs. Star Trek has produced 11 live-action series as of 2023, including Next Gen. I don't think that, yeah, but these are generally considered a single franchise rather than branching family tree of spin-offs. I would agree. That seems appropriate to me, making that distinction. Because it's like if you have a universe, you can just be like, yeah, sure, this also takes place in that. But there's nothing directly tying it except like, oh, we say it's in the same universe. Mama's House was an original sketch on the Carol Burnett show. Yeah, I think it was just, I just wish it was. Mama just sort of like, there was something unsettling about her. I don't know what it was that unsettled me. Phone services of the future. And these things are funny because it's like, some things in Mad and Cracked, it's like, you know, the more things change, the more they stay the same. You know, you get that feeling. Then you have stuff like this, and it's like, nope, it's not like that anymore, right? If you want to marry someone but are very bad at making speeches, you can always try dial a proposal. I love you. I think you're the most wonderful girl in the world. Kiss me and say you'll be mine. Oh, I will, sweetiekins. And I mean, maybe that's like people who just send text messages rather than like having any type of interaction, right? That could be it. If you blow into the handle of the new Nick Bad blade, Nick Bad News disposal razor, it whistles. This is this is funny. This is very funny. Lou Grunt, another Severin, Severin claiming to be Noel Powers. Noel Powers. That's actually a new DC character who doesn't have any superpowers at all. His name is Noel Powers. That's what they always do with Batman, right? Like all of the characters' names hint at what their villainy is. Like Edward Enigma. The actor Lionel left to produce Good Times. Arnie Kogan wrote for Mama's House. I did not know that. This might be my favorite part of the whole magazine, though. I remember the whistling razor commercials. They blew into the handle to prove how lightweight. Oh, that's funny. I had no idea. I had no idea about this. Oh my gosh, you guys. There are 8 people watching this live stream right now. Thank you. And blessings be upon you. If you could, though, if you're watching, if you're lurking, there's 13 people lurking right now. Please consider just hitting the thumbs up, all right? Even if you're just like here accidentally and you're like, this kind of sucks, just do me a favor, right? That'd be kind of sick, I think, if you just did that. Anyway, let's keep on chugging along. I don't want to see this. Oh, there you go. Nanny Dickering. Greetings, everybody. This is Nanny Dickering, and this month we're going to be looking into the world of fitness and physical well-being as Cracked interviews the Health Nut King. I wonder who's doing this first. I wonder who's doing that. You know how they'll do, Mad will do like used car salesman of the year, or Mad will do insurance salesman of the year. Who's doing this like interview thing first? What Crack did well about this, they did better, was that they had one host who was interviewing, and that host was a babe. It was Nanny Dickering. Mad Magazine would always have like just weird people, different characters hosting. They never had a consistent host. All right, let's see. I think they tried to do a glorious spinoff from All in the Family, but viewers got tired of 3 bawling scenes per episode. Well, that's crazy. It's crazy that you guys are still talking about the spinoffs. Let's see. I'm tired of eating the Thanksgiving leftovers. They're going to expire soon. Thank you. In the show Gloria, she became a vet. She specialized in... And thank you for spelling. Thank you for putting the spaces between that, so we wouldn't flag your comment. Bawling scenes. That character was annoying. Mary Tyler Moore had a bunch of spin-offs, didn't it? Rhoda. MTM had Rhoda. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Wait, what was the show again? Mary Tyler Moore. Was it, what was that show? This is not true, but it's like, in my mind, like they're the same show. Who is that lady who had, her dad was that famous ventriloquist who had, Charlie something or other. Brown. Mary Tyler Moore spawned 3 major spin-offs, all of which aired on CBS. Rhoda, Phyllis, and the hour-long drama Lou Grant. No, this is it, guys. Lou Grant. Comes full circle. You see that? That's unbelievable. I cannot believe it. Candice Bergen. Candice Bergen, yes. But Candice Bergen had a show. What was the show? She was like a news lady, wasn't she? It was called something. Yes, organic eating is marvelous, but I should warn your readers that if they're not careful, organic foods can kill them, like they did our cat, Wheatina. Really, how did poor Wheatina die? He was hit by a fertilizer truck. Did Daddy hurt you? Murphy Brown. Yes, thank you. Murphy Brown is the one I was thinking of. To me, Murphy Brown and Mary Tyler Moore are the same show. They did a sequel of Murphy Brown, only lasted 1 year. Mary Tyler Moore, do you guys know where Mary Tyler Moore took place? I'll give you one guess. I know it, so you know, I only know one facts about one thing. Betty White used to be the spokesperson for Marzetti salad dressing in the 1970s. Her commercials are on YouTube. Thank you. Started at Boston Legal event. Striking beauty of a person. Who, Betty White? Murphy Brown had Mad Magazine covers in her office. Mary Tyler Moore show took place in Minneapolis. Oh, look at you, threw it up just right as I was saying it. Yes. Minneapolis is where Mary Tyler Moore took place. We have a statue of her still to this day. Here's the shut-ups. Plan ahead. All right, then. Who will start off this auction? Shut up and throw me one. I, gulp, can't swim. Gee, it's great to see all the old faces again. Shut up, doctor. Just give us their checkups and go home. Pleasant Valley Rest Home. Well, Watson, I must say this is the first time I've ever seen anyone die from fallen arches. Shut up and get this golden arch off my back. I'm not dead. Don't you love the random connections and trivia? Yes. Yes, what the hell? Yes, I absolutely do. I really, really enjoy like random trivia and stuff like that. And I love it when things like this come together, right? You get the Lou Grant thing as we're talking about, Mary Tyler Moore. Who would have thunk it? Anyway, you guys, boom, that's it. Number 158. Now I can go hide this away in my basement and never look at it again. But I still have stacks and stacks of cracked. I forgot that I have all these, I have Frenzy and I have, you guys remember when I went shopping the other day and I found all of these old humor magazines that I got for nothing. I practically stole them from the guy. I couldn't believe it. Yeah. I still have all those to flip through, so we got to do that. Don't you love the random connection and trivia? Yes, shut-ups were cracked answer, demands snappy answers. And they suck, right? They don't live up. They challenge, but it's just, yeah, Betty White was on this other little known show where she lived with 3 elderly women. Perhaps you've heard of it. It's called Golden This is a family show. I don't know what to tell you, but this is a family show, man. You can't say that. Here, maybe I should make these bigger. Let's see, how does that look? Leave some comments. I just made the comments larger. Let's see. Want to go down memory lane? Read Stephen King's short stories from the 70s. No. I need to go Mimi's. It means bedtime in Spanish. Oh, adios. I found a Stan Hart feature called Snappy Answers to Tired Old Cliches that predated Jaffee's Snappy Answers. I feel like I've seen that. I feel like I've seen that. What issue is that in? Golden Girls is ghetto. Everybody knows that. It got through the YouTube filters. What got through the YouTube filters? Are those humor mags adult only? Those humor mags adult only. Oh, the old ones that I have? No, they're humor magazines. That's a family thing. No, that's a Golden Grills. All right, you guys, what time is it? It is after 9 o'clock. I think I'm going to be wrapping things up. I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. Speaking Giraffe, David Strickler, great to see you guys. Ruben, 4749. Hey, if you want me to give you a shout out, you better leave a comment right now. That's the easiest way for me to do it. Clown Nookie, Harvey Esquire, thank you for dropping in. Vanessa, great to see you. Sticks McFly, hey, Sticks McFly, thank you so much really for calling in. It's very nice to know that that actually works. The call-in feature is working again. So Clown Nookie, Ruben, great to see you guys. Make sure, if you haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe, and leave a comment. I love it when you do that. You love it when you do that, right? It feels good. And it means a lot to me. And it really helps the show. So if that means anything, you know, Sticks pulled through with another excellent call. Thank you guys so much for watching. Toodaloo.